Frontline Strong is a nonprofit that provides therapy for veterans and first responders for free. It's something President and founder Jorge Santana started to help save lives.
So I wanted to create something that we can be able to just openly talk about what's going on with us. So we created Frontline Strong and basically to provide them with a area where they can come in and talk openly about what's going on with them. When I started and I got out of law enforcement, I went to the VA system to be able to get help. I was in the Marine Corps. Thought that once I got in to get that help that they would just give me that help. But the more and more I tried to get the help, the more and more I saw barriers in the way. So I wanted to be able to have an area where we can have none of those barriers. So like if you served our community or you served our country, to be able to go in and just say, I need help, and not have to prove to them that you need help.
This is something that hits really close to home for Santana. While his story is different from others, it comes with a pain that is very familiar, sometimes unbearable.
I have severe PTSD with 2 traumatic brain injuries. I was in law enforcement for about 10 years. I was in Iraq. I just avoided that feeling by numbing it through alcohol, by numbing it through all these other vices and stuff like that. And the thing about it is that I just didn't want to feel that pain. I didn't want to feel that anguish. But about almost 7 years ago now, after I got out of law enforcement, I was sitting on the side of the road with my service pistol, about to commit suicide. The only thing that stopped me was a picture of my daughter that my wife had sent me. And I got home, and the first thing I hear is my daughter saying, "Daddy's home." Reach out to me and give me a hug, and I could feel it and I could see it, that I felt like she knew I had just tried to do this.
He's now been able to channel his mental struggles into this team that now helps others who may be in a very dark place.
We have about 10 therapists that are here in our office that provide therapy to frontline workers, police, fire, social workers, nurses, emergency room doctors, to the family members.
Tiffany Juarez and Carl Burnside of Battling Minds have also teamed up with Frontline Strong to help with counseling services.
My father was a veteran. My father served in the Army. He was in the Korean War, and he never went to therapy. And that war changed my father forever. And I love my father. My father was a great person. He taught me community. He taught me service, right? But that servant attitude, I just kind of wonder sometimes, who would he have been? What would he have done? How far would he have went? How many more people could he have impacted if he had got that need met, and then could have been his full self, right?
It's not just providing therapy for frontline workers and veterans. It's also for spouses and children. Because at the end of the day, my wife was still standing there holding my pack as much as I put all of this on her.
So how easy is it to sign up and get a counseling session with Frontline Strong?
Go to frontlinestrong.org, and at the front there's a link right there that says free therapy. Click on that. It takes 5 minutes to be able to get in touch with us. Right after that, you get a phone call from one of our therapists, do our intake, and within 2 days, you're in therapy.
I started my business because I believe that we're interconnected and that humanity is interconnected, our professions, and I care about people, and my team cares about people, and we go above and beyond for whoever we're serving.
For more information on Frontline Strong, you can head over to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab.
I want to be a survival's guide to be able to show them that they don't need to live this way.
For SA Live,
all they have to do is raise their hand and you can get help.
I'm Jen Tobias Stresky.